Alright guys, welcome back to Total Extreme Wrestling. This is the last show before SummerSlam. I'm excited, I can't wait. It feels like Christmas, god damn it. But the real question is Santa going to deliver and give us a good present? Or are we going to get another shitty show rating? Last time out on Raw we got a 72 B-. It was our best rating by far of this game. But we're not happy with that. We want to do better than that. We want to keep on moving forward, and I hope we can do it with this Smackdown and hopefully try and get a lot more heat into what feuds we have as we head in to the biggest party at the summer. Before we get into the show though, there is some locker room incidents and there is also an issue with the game. I don't know, my computer or the game or something fucked up, and basically the whole show I had written out, delete it. Not Matt, I don't know, maybe Matt Hardy corrupted the file save and was like delete. I don't know what happened, but it means I had to redo the entire show, and I just could not be bothered, going into detail, going into depth. So I did the show, and it's more or less all the angles are generic, but I will basically explain what is happening when we go over them. So kind of sucks that had to happen, but screw it, I wasn't going to spend like another fucking hour rewriting up what I already had. So we've got an incident involving Dean Malenko. Maybe he's killed someone by boring them to death, let's see. Dean Malenko gave the locker room a lift as he unveiled a series of spot-on impressions from some of his... I just can't imagine that coming for Dean Malenko. I mean, the only impression Dean Malenko could probably do is Dean Malenko, because he's that boring that he'd nail it spot on, but I don't see what impressions he's going to do. He's hardly going to do Stone Cold, or The Rock, is he? But anyway, we've dealt with that. It is time now to get on to the show. Hopefully, we've got a good one, and we can, maybe get our best show rating, maybe get the ratings up on TV, try and improve the feuds just before we head into SummerSlam. We've got Paige there on the left. Paige looks hot as fuck, man. Definitely think she has to be considered maybe the best looking all-round women in the WWE roster at the moment. I'm really struggling to think of anyone better. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of Alexa Bliss, but I just think overall Paige is... Paige is Paige, like fucking hell. Xavier Woods and that other jobber, what's his name? The game's taking ages here to load into the actual SmackDown. But what's it? Brad Maddox, like what a bunch of lucky bastards they are. Fucking hell. Right. Taking ages to fucking load up here. What the hell is happening? Alright, well, it only took about 10 years to load, but finally we're here. We're kicking off SmackDown with a pre-show match in front of 9,687 people at the Matthew Knight Arena. And Shelton Benjamin has defeated Xavier Woods in 10 minutes 20 by pinfall of a pay dirt. This is a very terrible rating. That's 2 weeks in a row now. Shelton Benjamin getting really bad match ratings. He was off his game tonight. Kingston did some good work at ringside. Benjamin and Woods just do not click. Shelton Benjamin had an in-ring performance of 43 and Woods 46. Shocking there for Shelton Benjamin. And Xavier Woods is improving in performance skills though, which is good. Up next we have Sanity, Eric Young, Killian Dane and Alexander Wolf taking on Ty Dillinger and the Colognes. And in a pre-show bout that had terrible wrestling and non-existent crowd heat, Sanity defeated Ty Dillinger and the Colognes in 6:56 when Eric Young defeated Ty Dillinger by pinfall with a wheelbarrow neckbreaker. Again, another poor rating, a 45D. Who was the man of the match here? Eric Young with a 54 in-ring performance. Everyone else just miles behind him. The closest was Ty Dillinger with 46. We've got both Colognes and Killian Dane though improving in technical skills, but yeah, I think we'll be keeping these guys off the main show for now, and they can just sit and do pre-show matches because just not good enough as things stand. Up next we have an angle with Selena Vega and Andre Cien Almas. She's hyping up his singles match here on the pre-show against Carl Anderson. Another awful rating, 46D. Thank God these do not count towards the Smackdown main show rating. And in the main event pre-show, finally we actually get something that's not god-awful. A 53C minus and a poor pre-show bout. Andrade Cien and Almas defeated Carl Anderson in 6:49 by pinfall with a brilliant driver after Selena Vega interfered. Almas not suited to his gimmick. Vega did some good work at ringside. The performances were 52 of Almas and 48 of Carl Anderson. And Almas is improving in performance skills, sorry. So there you go. We're ready now to kick off with SmackDown. Here we go. Pray to God that we get a good show. Let's get it underway. So we kick off with Paige. She's here on SmackDown. She announces that she's looking forward to SummerSlam. She's excited. There's one match she's looking forward to the most, and that is The Miz versus Daniel Bryan. She can't wait until Daniel Bryan kicks The Miz's ass, but unfortunately before that can happen, they've got one more SmackDown to get through, and tonight, instead of fighting against each other, they're going to have to fight with each other because they'll be taking on the team of The Bar. So it's going to be Cesaro and Sheamus taking on Daniel Bryan and The Miz in tonight's main event. Also, Paige says there's a big 6-man title match featuring the SmackDown champions. It'll be the tag champs teaming up with Samoa Joe in one corner, taking on the WWE champion AJ Styles and the New Day in the other corner. So big 6-man tag there. That's got a 69C+. Angle got the show off to a strong start. Angle got the crowd hotter. And the 3 storylines have advanced, but the World Championship storyline has lost a bit of heat, unfortunately. And we kick off SmackDown with a very strong match. So, in a decent match, Jeff Hardy defeated Rusev in 10 minutes 57 by pinfall with a twist of hate. During the match, we also had Shinsuke Nakamura accidentally hit Rusev. So, again, Nakamura coming out looking to get an attack on behind on Jeff Hardy, attack from behind on Jeff Hardy. He fucked up, he hit he hit Rusev. That allowed Jeff Hardy to quickly get in there, twist of fate, get the win. 75B minus rating. Very good. Match got the crowd hotter. In-ring performances were 62 from Jeff Hardy, 71 from Rusev, and I've noticed Jeff Hardy's in-ring performances don't appear to be that good, which is shocking. I think Jeff Hardy should be, one of the main guys in the WWE. He's a guy with star power, like one of the only few with star power, an attitude era guy. Him and Matt should be going for the world titles on both shows. Don't understand why they're not. But anyway, the SmackDown United States Championship storyline has advanced with this segment, and we'll now move on to see what is next. So with Samoa Joe cutting a promo backstage, hyping up his match with AJ Styles. So basically, Joe's talking about how last week, a few weeks ago, he says that AJ Styles couldn't beat him, and he says he's proven that. That is still the case, and he will prove it again tonight, and at SummerSlam, when he becomes the new WWE champion. So there you go, like I said, I had something written out, but the game fucked up, so who cares? A 74B minus, the World Championship storyline has advanced with this segment. And about that decent wrestling, but didn't have much heat, in the women's qualifier match for SummerSlam, Carmella defeated Becky Lynch in 7 minutes 37 by submission with a modified head scissors. During the match, we had also had Peyton Royce run in and attack Becky. The match did its job and gave the crowd a breather. Becky Lynch, in-ring performance is 69, Carmella 55. Iconics versus Queen storyline has advanced and gained heat. So, Carmella defeats Becky Lynch due to outside interference from the Iconics, and Carmella is only going to be facing one person at SummerSlam, and that is Asuka. Could have been a hell of a lot worse for her over the past couple of weeks. Carmella's had to face Becky Lynch, Naomi, and Charlotte Flair, so it could have been like a 5-way match for the belt, but due to, outside interference on 2 of those occasions from the Iconics costing Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, Carmella is only going to have to go one-on-one with Asuka. I say only, it's still going to be a massive task, a massive challenge for her to do that, but at least it's better than taking on 4 people. So there you go, 62C rating, happy with that. And after the match, we've got the Iconics beating down Becky Lynch, and then Charlotte Flair comes in, makes the save. Charlotte and Becky fight off the Iconics, who run away, And yeah, so Charlotte coming out saving her friend Becky. And the segment again is advanced, but this time it's lost heat with a 41D rating. So not good there. Up next we have the 6-man tag team match with the WWE Champion and the Tag Team Champions involved, AJ Styles and the New Day taking on Samoa Joe and the Bludgeon Brothers. And in a decent match, Samoa Joe and the Bludgeon Brothers defeated AJ Styles and the New Day in 16 minutes 11 when Samoa Joe defeated Kofi Kingston by submission with a coquina clutch. Ronan was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's in-ring performances. So, Kingston was off his game tonight. Woods did some good work at ringside. The match got the crowd hotter. The in-ring performances were as follows. Big E 64, Kofi Kingston 59, AJ Styles 81, Ronan 45, Harper 59, Samoa Joe 73. So really Ronan here just doesn't belong in this match. Fucking absolute awful from him. How can he get 45? Almost half of what AJ Styles got. Pathetic. Both storylines have advanced. It was a decent match, but I just feel as if, if Ronan wasn't so poor, could have added at least a couple of numbers onto that rating, but it is what it is. Let's move on. We've got an angle with Mandy Rose. She basically refuses to compete. She's supposed to make her debut tonight. She complained about the lack of lighting, the lack of flashing lights. She said she didn't deserve a generic, boring entrance, and therefore she refused to compete. A 65C. Up next, we've got the announcers put over the fact that we'll be seeing Becky and Charlotte versus at Iconic at SummerSlam. That match has been announced. 37D-. Fucking awful there. Maybe the match shouldn't take place, man. Who knows? Oh my Christ. So up next, we've got Nakamura taking on Sin Cara in a decent match. Nakamura defeated Sin Cara in 11:21 by pinfall with a Samoan driver. Weird choice of move for him to defeat Sin Cara by, but I mean, who really? Jesus, match rating was a 58C-. Nakamura, in-ring performance of 59. Why? Why so bad? Sin Cara had an in-ring performance of 46. That's fucking awful, man. Right, up next. Yes! Thank you, Jeff. So we've got Jeff Hardy coming out and he attacks Nakamura in the ring. He knocks him down. Jeff Hardy goes outside, pulls out a ladder, slides it in and starts beating the shit out of Nakamura with the ladder. Jeff climbs the ladder and nails a swanton bomb on Nakamura in the ring. Then Jeff grabs the mic and says that he's sick of, obviously, Nakamura attacking him from behind week after week after week. And he demands that his rematch for the United States Championship will take place at SummerSlam. We already knew that. But now it is going to take place in a ladder match. It's got an 81B rating. Fantastic rating. Segment deserved better announcing. Unfortunately, the announcing is pish on this show. It's pish on all shows, man. What can you say? The angle got the crowd hotter, and the United States Championship storyline has advanced with this segment and gained heat. So happy days. Very good segment there between Jeff Hardy and Nakamura. Up next, and about the decent wrestling but didn't have much heat, Asuka defeated Naomi in 10:28 by submission with an Asuka lock. Got a 62C rating. Naomi in-ring performance of 50. Asuka 68. The Women's Championship storyline has advanced with this segment. 62C rating. The Miz is the man. Fucking hell. So up next we've got a Miz cutting a promo on Daniel Bryan. He talks about how Daniel Bryan doesn't deserve to be in the same ring as the Miz, let alone the same team. Like he will be tonight in the main event, but then Miz says that he'll carry Daniel Bryan tonight, just like he did throughout his time at NXT, and then this Sunday at SummerSlam, he will put an end to Daniel Bryan and the Yes Machine. That's got an 85B rating, best rating of the show so far. Absolutely fantastic with that. The colour commentary gave the segment a boost, and the announcing quality lifted the segment. So happy with that. The performance of The Miz was good, and the match in the making storyline has advanced with this segment and gained heat. Happy days, 85B+. Up next, Paige demands that Mandy Rose will compete next week. So Paige says she's sick of Mandy Rose not competing and turning her back. She says if she turns her back next week, then it will be indefinite and that she will be fired. So there you go, Paige Demand and Mandy Rose competes next week, 53C minus. Now we have a graphic with John Cena announcing that Cena, as we already know, it was announced last week, but just reminding us Cena will be at SummerSlam to make a major announcement. 77B. Looking forward to the return of Big Match John. What's he got to say? You'll have to wait to SummerSlam to find out. And in the main event of Smackdown, and about the great wrestling and good heat, Daniel Bryan and The Miz defeated The Bar in 16:35 when Daniel Bryan defeated Cesaro by pinfall. 78B rating, very good. This match got the crowd buzzing. Cesaro had an in-ring performance of 71, Sheamus 78, The Miz 72, and Daniel Bryan 86. The Smackdown match in the making storyline has advanced again with this segment. In terms of work improvements, there were none, but I'm happy with that rating. And to end Smackdown, we have Daniel Bryan and The Miz celebrating in the ring, and then coming face to face before their huge match this weekend at SummerSlam, without coming to blows though, when SmackDown goes off the air, with basically them just, staring each other down. So there you go. Disappointed that my computer or the game, whatever, crashed on me and I lost a lot of the stuff that I never had saved. So we just had to do a quick Smackdown here, run through it. But overall, I'm happy enough with the majority of that. There was some really poor ratings, but at the same time, there was quite a lot of high ratings as well. So I think this is going to be a good show. We now know how the rating system works. Basically what you need is 3 good angles, 2 really good matches, and then just hope that you don't have any shit matches. I think we've accomplished that. I think we've had some very solid ratings, solid angle ratings, and then, we had a few good matches. So I'm going to go ahead here, and I think we're getting another B. Will it be a B minus, a B plus, or just a B? I don't know. I'm going to say we get a 74 here, but we'll see what the show's going to be as we end it, as we head in to SummerSlam. Yes! A 78B. Finally fucking going somewhere. Hopefully the game crashes more often. Jesus Christ. Or maybe it's Paige. Maybe they're here for the sex tapes. I don't know, man. But a 78B rating. Very good indeed. Happy with that. Delighted with that, in fact. So, we're definitely going places. The show has increased in our popularity in 18 regions. And for the first show, we didn't lose popularity anywhere, which I am happy to see. Alright guys, so just before we end the show, we will do what we normally do. We'll go and check the storylines, we'll check our mail, we'll see what's happening. A bunch of people getting called up from development. I've got no time for them, so they can piss off. Smackdown got a rating of 18.06 on TV. Daniel Bryan says we should push Andrade, Cien, and Almas hard. Okay, Daniel, whatever you say. I believe I'm ready to be brought to... I like Candice LeRae, actually. Could we bring her up to the main roster? I don't know, what's her... she seems fine, I think we could. But, I don't know, if I leave them longer in NXT, will their popularity and shit get better? Or can it only reach a certain amount in NXT? That's what I don't know. I need to find that out. Whether, I don't know, they can reach a certain popularity, and then that's it, they can't develop anymore, or if I keep them in NXT longer, will they get better, and then when I bring them up, there's less work to do. I don't really know, but we've read the mail, we've done all that. We can delete that and now check the storyline and see what we've got. Show history, that is not the one I was looking for, but yeah, 78B, man, fucking fantastic. Was definitely not expecting it to be that high. I thought it was a good show. I thought we could have beat the 72B minus that we got on Raw, and we did a lot more than beat it. What I have noticed about the storylines going into SummerSlam is that the SmackDown ones have more heat, so whether that's helping with the SmackDown rating or not, we do not know. Anyway, the Iconics versus the Queen is a 58C minus. A match in the making between Daniel Bryan and The Miz, a 76B minus. Tag Team Championships, Bludgeon Brothers versus New Day, 70C plus. Golden Goddess, a 48D plus. US Championship match, 77B. Women's Championship, a 63C. And the World Championship, a 72P minus. There you go, guys. That is the storylines as we head into SummerSlam. Looking forward to the show. Cannot wait. Definitely cannot wait for it, and it should be good. As for the show, I don't know who is going to be for events. I guess that would be for the pay-per-view. So apparently this is going to be the team heading in. Announcing Michael Cole, Color, announcing Tom Phillips. I don't know. Would that be the best team, or is there anyone else here? Let's have a quick look at who should be the three-man announced team. See, Jerry Lawler's announcing. Jim Ross's announcing is fucking great. I'd love to bring Jim Ross back, but we kind of need a way to bring him back. I can't just bring him back out the blue. I need to obviously find a reason to bring him back. I'm looking here. Don't know. I think we might go with Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Jerry Lawler. I just don't think that other guy should be there. Who was it? The Smackdown guy. I think we need an announcer and then two colours. So I think we'll go with Corey Graves and Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler. That's going to be the team for the pay-per-view. And that's it, guys. That is everything done and dusted. We're now on the road to SummerSlam. Should be a good show. I would rather just watch 4 hours a page on Pornhub, but we'll try our best to deliver and make sure that the biggest party of the summer isn't a complete fucking botch. So that's it, guys. A 78B rating. We're finally on the up. We're going places, man. I can take this save somewhere. I thought we were heading to mediocrity wrestling for the past 10 years, but no, there's maybe a chance we can get back to the golden days. Who knows? But until next time, been Son of Scotland. Peace.